ads.
They blanketed the country with radio and TV ads.
I like most entrepreneurs. I dream big. But reality. But you know what? The youth enterprise with innovation in Nigeria, You Win, changed my story.
So those ads are all over the country. And Mariette?
And breakfast and lunch.
Afterward, Lariat went home. She drafted a budget. She made some sales projections. This was a full, comprehensive business plan, just like she learned in the training. By the time she was done, it was more than 10 pages long, and then she submitted it, and she just waited.
And yep, she's the likable character at the start of her show. And becoming.
I felt I couldn't even control my emotions, and I went jumping on my bed until my sister would say, "What's wrong with you? Have you won a lottery?" And I said, yes.
Lariat got 10 million naira. That is about...
It looked at Lariat and the 1,200 other winners of the You Win competition, and it found they had created 7,000 real jobs that stuck around for years. So the whole thing, it cost $60 million. And the math comes out to a cost of $8,500 per job created, which may mean nothing to anybody else, but to people who look at these things and study them, like Chris Blattman, he says that is really impressive. And that is why he picked this as the title of his blog post.
Is this the most effective development program in history? Question mark.
Blattman said the thing that stood out to him is that the winners, as a group, used the money pretty well, even though a lot of them were these one-person businesses, and they got more money than they'd probably ever seen in their whole lives. Even though a lot of them were picked kind of at random, he just expected that a lot more of them would fail.
I guess I have this idea that entrepreneurship is a little bit more rare. And yes, they screen people for business plan competition, and there were all these stages, but even so, there wasn't this magical X factor that is really, really rare. It might be something that's a lot more common. So it just struck me that this could apply in a lot of places possibly.
That you could do this kind of program somewhere else.
Right.
Nigeria has kept the UN competition up and running. In fact, it's expanding it. It is still just a few thousand jobs, and this is a country of 170 million people.
But Chris Blattman, other economists who follow these things, are really excited to see who else might copy it. If you've heard of another smart plan to fight poverty that we might have missed, or anything else in your world that you think we should cover, send it to us at planetmoney@npr.org.
If you like Planet Money, the best way to show it is to tell a friend about us. Send them your favorite episode on Facebook or Twitter or wherever. Tag us so we can see what you're liking these days. We're at Planet Money.
I'm at Alex Goldmark.
And I'm at Noelle E. King.
Our show today was produced by Sally Helk, Jess Jennings, and big thanks to Jeff Masinkas at the Institute for Poverty Action for all his help on this one.
Also, here's an update from an episode we did a couple weeks ago, episode 695, Put a Chip on It.
In that episode, we told you about the chips on your credit card, and we asked you to tell us how long it takes when you dip your credit card at a store. Hundreds of you took out the stopwatch at the cash register, and the average time it took you to dip your credit cards was just about 13 seconds. Thanks for sending that in.
Last up, if you're looking for another show to listen to, one of our favorite NPR podcasts is back. Invisibilia Season 2 is coming. The preview is out today.
In this season, Invisibilia will take us to an oil rig, a McDonald's in Russia, all kinds of interesting places, and help us see the world in a different way. Check out the trailer on NPR One or at npr.org/podcasts.
I'm Noelle King.
And I'm Alex Goldmark. Thanks for listening.
Support for this podcast and the following message comes from Wells Fargo, where they're proactively advancing their security to develop strong authentication technologies that go beyond the password to help protect your accounts. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/together.
welcome to Pop Culture Happy Hour, our roundtable podcast about what we are watching, reading, and listening to. I'm Linda Holmes. I'm the editor of NPR's Pop Culture and entertainment blog, Monkey See. This week, as George Clooney and Julia Roberts team up for Money Monster, we'll talk about that movie a bit and about the state of the Hollywood movie star. Then, speaking of larger-than-life phenomena, we will finally dig into the Eurovision Song Contest with the fire, the costumes, and the national pride that it entails. And as always, we'll close the show with what's making us happy this week, so don't go away.
Thanks for listening to Pop Culture Happy Hour. Try out the NPR One app for your phone for conversations you won't hear anywhere else. This week, find Guy Raz's exclusive interview with TED curator Chris Anderson, where they discuss the TED phenomenon and the secrets to giving a great TED Talk. Find their conversations by searching TED Radio on the NPR One app, where you can also find stories from your local station, as well as...
Alright guys, let's go inside.
Mommy, I need this one.
What do you need?
One there, one there, one there. Kids, not the cupcakes now. Cupcakes.
You want me to draw it? What kind of dinosaur do you want?
There's a rabbit in my house.
What kind
There's
of
a rabbit in my house. My Terraria house,
This is
Mom.
very good. Can we wait till we go inside and I could get a different pen? Because there are other kinds of pens that are better for writing on hands, okay? Catherine, could you please pick up the
I got a
McDonald's bag and popcorn bag?
Yeah.
Come on guys, let's go inside.
You can see them up.
Alright guys, come on.
That was delicious. Yeah. Come on. My mom's. I can't get That's the end of this video, guys. I guess I'm going to tell you something. In the bottom right-hand corner, it says the app that in the app. So, that helps. There's an app at the bottom, and there's something it says the app name. I'm just making sure you guys know, and I'll see you next time, and probably Minecraft or something else in it.